Good morning, everybody. So I've been asked to speak about stewardship this morning and to give you a somewhat, I guess, what they call a testimonial. So let me begin by saying that many of you may or may not know the Jasper family, but we are a family of four. My wife Alexis and our two grown daughters, Claudia and Kate. We joined Christ Church, Alex and I joined Christ Church in 1980. So almost 40 years ago, which is really scary when I have to say that. During our time here, we've experienced three wonderful rectors, Ed Johnson, Susan Harris, and obviously Kate. We've enjoyed two memorable interims, multiple curates, assistants, and a very dedicated staff. Christ Church baptized and confirmed our two children. And equally important, Alex and I feel strongly that the church provided them with a very sound moral grounding, which is very important, certainly in our view. We have continued to be very active parishioners in the Christ Church community. Both Alex and I have served as vestry members for a number of years. I've been a two-time search committee member 20 years ago with Susan Harris, and most recently serving as co-chair in the search for Kate. I have a great appreciation for the meaning and importance of stewardship as a stewardship chair a number of years ago, so thank you all for the work that you're doing on stewardship. Currently, you don't see us very often at the 10 o'clock service because we're 8 o'clockers. We absolutely love the intimacy and the peacefulness of the Right One service. But in turn, and you see it every day, we absolutely enjoy how warm and welcoming and beautiful this church is every Sunday. And we love those special Sundays like Ryeing on Sunday and, of course, Easter and Christmas Eve. Christ Church has always been there for us in difficult times. We really appreciate the fact that there's always been someone for us to talk to who would listen and help us understand how we put these very difficult periods in our lives in perspective. We love Christ Church, we love this community, and we feel very blessed to be a part of it. I can assure you that we believe that Christ Church gives back to us emotionally and spiritually more than we could ever hope for. Now, the recent search for Kate, which I had to mention, just reinforced my view of our blessings as a church community. Being part of the search committee and experiencing the fellowship and talent of that group of parishioners, many of which I didn't know prior, other than sort of seeing a friendly face, I didn't know prior to the search committee process. Seeing the great interest from the broader church community across the United States and Europe in being part of our community, meeting a wonderful group of very talented clergy, experiencing the work of prayer and the touch of the Holy Spirit in our deliberations, and selecting Kate. Amazing. With Christ Church talent and treasure, just imagine what we can do as a church community. Please get involved. Help Christ Church be even more meaningful, a more meaningful place for parishioners, and help it to have an even bigger impact on the broader community we live in. Today we are here to talk about treasure, and I hope that, like the Jaspers, you will consider to be very generous when you fill out your pledge cards. It is very important. Thank you.